All right, so I want to start this one off by saying I do not like daytime television. I believe it's just something for housewives and harpies to listen to for until while waiting for the kids to come home from school. There's no real substance or anything else like that. But this show called The Real is kicking around Nicolas Cage's four day divorce. Like he was married to a chick for 4 days. He's getting divorced now, and I want to do a different type of video that goes into exactly what happened here. So yeah, let's just check this one out and see what these ladies have to say.
Cage might be leaving Las Vegas with a little less money than he got there with. Wow. That's because the woman he was only married to for 4 days. Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah. So before we go any further, she fine as hell. Damn. I mean, she got dimples. She like. let's keep going.
Is now seeking spousal support from him. Wow. According to Page Six, Cage recently filed for an annulment from his 35-year-old now wife, Erica, just 4 days after he drunkenly tied the knot with her in Sin City. Cage claims that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop every couple of seconds just because of copyright. So that's why we're not going too deep. But once again, just to reiterate, very good looking woman.
He was too drunk to understand what he was doing. Something which Erica denies. Erica, who is against the annulment and wants a divorce, is seeking financial support from Cage, claiming her reputation has been ruined by his accusations and that they've...
What reputation? Who are you? No one would even know who you are if this situation wasn't going down. But I digress.
...caused her to lose opportunities as a makeup artist. I literally have to...
You see, like even Harpy Hotel over here. Cause look at him, look, like, oh my goodness. Okay, that's Lonnie Love. Who, like, if you look at the look on her face, she's cutting her eyes at the Asian chick. Like she really, like she cut a mean fart or something like that. I mean, she's sitting there just like. And that's one of the sister chicks, right? I believe so.
Pause for your guys' reaction. That's how crazy this is. So, ladies, do you think Erica should face off with Nick in court and get spousal support for 4 days of...
She is so pretty. Like, she really
marriage? Okay.
What y'all built together in 4 days?
Exactly.
I'm so confused. This is so obvious. I mean, exactly like you said, you had to pause. Mm-hmm. This is so obvious. The only reason why she wants a divorce and not an annulment is because she wants money. It's
boom. Homegirl with the titties knocked it right out the park. And honestly, she can't find herself. I mean, she definitely seems like she's on the older range. She may be like Spanish. She seems like she might be some kind of Spanish, but she's definitely good looking. Yeah, she knocked it right at the park. Boom, off jump. All right. I mean, what else is there?
That's why she should get the money. He too old to be acting like this.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that took me a minute. But yeah, I cannot stand this broad. He too old to be acting like this. Like, lady, like, you too old to be up there with a wig on and running your yapper. Just kind of like here's like her position. And it's unfortunate because if there's anything I can't stand, it's, the big mama trope, the fat black woman trope. And unfortunately, darling, that's why you're getting a check right now. Like, it's just to be the loud, boisterous one and continue with that stereotype. Like, I wonder if stereotypes know that they're stereotypes or what? How's that work?
You gonna sit there and marry this chick, you know you didn't know her, now you gotta pay.
friends shouldn't let friends drink and marry.
Yeah, where's his friend?
Okay, but that's the thing though. Like, golly, she's not mommy with the sweet chesticles, but the lonely chick, she is just so abrasive. He gotta pay. Like, oh my god, like y'all cannot stand that type, that type, because it is a type. Like, you are a trope, darling.
In that moment,
He was even there when they were doing it, allegedly, and saying that she's gonna take my money. She's just gonna take my money, and she kept saying allegedly, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do it. And they went on ahead and did it anyway, and they ended up getting a. Now he's gonna ask for an annulment. You need to pay. What's 4 days?
No.
Oh my God, lady. Like, what are you talking about? Like, okay, hey, I hope you noticed the way that she used the word allegedly. Like, that's the thing, that the term allegedly is basically a legal term. So people in the media cannot be sued for defamation or slander. But like all your allegedlys, either ways, I mean, 4 days, no matter what. I mean, we both know that this was a mistake. This is an annulment situation. And like, oh, she needs to get paid. Like, nah, yo, she need to get a job. Like, if you want the equality of which you seek, then by all means go get it. But don't sit here like get married for 4 days and then be like, oh my goodness, I deserve all this cash. Like, yo, this is a clear money clip.
What's that about? $200 a piece?
Sonia said, okay, even if she wants to get money, maybe get what he gets paid for 4 days.
But
come on,
confused. I think she knew what she was getting into. She knew he was drunk, so she needs to own up to part of her responsibility.
Why she sound Spanish? Like, I you know what? I don't know her ancestry or anything else like that, so maybe she might be part Spanish, but why did Sister sound Spanish? I know her name's either Tia or Tamara, but I'm just gonna call her Sister.
And him, okay?
No.
And now she is a makeup artist. She cannot get work. She can't get work as a makeup artist. Nobody knew who she was, but we still...
That's the thing. You moron. Nobody knew who she was, and nobody will know who she was. Nobody still knows who she is. Like, she's just a chick that got married. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, it's so obvious that she is literally just there to defend bad and ratchet behavior. And honestly, like, if I was a sister, I'm not a sister, but if I was a sister, I'd be very, very, what's the word? I'd be very, like, insulted, because her entire shtick is sitting there and being on some man hating type grind type movement, and a lot of that is programming.
She can't get work now, so she needs to be paid for that.
Now, I didn't even know she existed as a makeup artist. This is helping her. I now know that she does makeup. I didn't know that before.
On the other side of this, I just want to say, because spousal support is there for the taking, but to any woman out there who works, I am going to strongly say that there is no other sense of confidence like having financial independence.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, definitely. Go, girl. You go get him, girl. By all means. Like, I wonder what her situation is. I should look her up. Cause I know it's physical though. I know it's completely physical. I know there's something wrong with this chick. But, it sounds good. It's like, oh, your financial independence and all the good stuff. But what she's not understanding, or what a lot of females don't understand, is that women run through money like water, you know? I mean, for my guys out there, have you ever drank like 3 beers? You know what it's like. You got to go to the bathroom ASAP. And that's basically what it's like when women get money in their pocket. Like, they can't help but spend it. Money burns a hole in their pocket. So thusly, she constantly needs more and more cash. And so it's like, yeah, sis, you can be as independent as you want, but you can be a millionaire. But if you're spending your money frivolously, it doesn't really matter. You can run through that mill in a day. To be honest, 100% honest with you. Actually, I know quite a few people that could spend $1 million in like 5 minutes, because baller is life.
Say that one more time.
I'm telling you, yes, financial independence. Knowing your worth, working hard for your dollars, and at the same time earning your own money, so that if anything were to happen, you could take care of yourself. Do you, man? Just have that there.
That's right, sis. Do you, man? By all means. Like, Jesus Christ, look. Like, I could feel her on that you don't need no man swag and vibe, but that's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. Yo, she lying. Like, I'm willing to put money. She definitely tied up with somebody, got herself a good man, probably got a couple of kids and stuff like that. But nah, sis, like that whole you need a man, you don't need no man vibe. Yeah, y'all need to dead that, because it's not doing y'all no favors. Like, cause you try to be masculine, and unfortunately, that's just not your space. That's not your role. That's not your position. Like, we live in a society now where it's oh yeah, like you supposed to be, oh, we all equal and shit. But in reality, we're not. We never will be, and that's okay. You know, and there's and like shows like this are to reinforce this idea that, you know, oh yeah, women, we can do it all by ourselves. Let me tell you something. Each and every one of those broads got their job because some dude gave them a green light. I make no mistake. This is all propaganda right here. It's a little annoying.
She took care of herself when she married his drunk ass.
I do not like you as a person, Lonnie. I think you are a terrible human being. But you do got like cutie Asian chick over there smiling. I like her smile.
I want to just say that literally there is a video that is going viral where people are saying he was like, the onlookers, the witnesses are saying that he was absolutely saying, yo, she's doing this because she wants my money.
Right.
So
Okay.
she went ahead and
But
married
you
him
still
anyway.
said I do.
I know.
You
Yeah, and that's the thing though. He was drunk off of his ass, and it only lasted 4 days. It gets an annulment, and she goes about her own business. He knew what it was, but that's the power of alcohol. It really is. I know this is a bad idea, but screw it. I'm about to make this jump.
You said I do.
So maybe she should get some money for his stupid mistake, but should she get like legit spousal support?
No.
She should get nothing. She should get absolutely nothing. She should get a plane ticket home and peace on out. Cause yeah, you want eat? Nah, I ain't beat.
That's completely different. Now, I do
Not
think
for
if
4
somebody
days.
was married to somebody for many years and helped them build their career
Or
and was
took
a
care of the
working
kids while you were working.
deserve spousal.
Okay, so let's be very, very clear about something like that. And I want to be honest when it comes to this stuff. Fellas, she'll never be there for you like that. I mean, it's rare. If you catch her young enough, if you're both young enough and you guys can operate together, cool. But after a certain point, and I'll give that 22, 23, 25, bruh. Nah, you gotta come already with what you got. And then you gotta keep her at basically at a distance on a leash. And people will be like, oh my goodness, well, how is that not? Because you really don't want to give her any real type of control, my dude. So, like, as far as that whole, oh yeah, we gonna grow together stuff, that stuff, like, happens either when you're young or back in 1954. 2019, particularly with these level of bras, you can't really expect them to help elevate you, my man. Like, fellas, you can like a woman, it is so rare. Like, they got that movie Long Shot out right now where it's Charlize Theron elevating Seth Rogen. And real talk, that like the only dude I've ever seen elevated by a woman was Jodie Meeks, and that's because she was like the heiress to a billionaire fortune. I don't know if you remember Jodie Meeks, but he was the good looking guy who had the mugshot from Florida. And he had the eyes, and like all the females was on him for a little bit. The internet loved him for half a second. Then he found himself. Then this like billionaire heiress came at him, and he's like, "I bet I'm over there." So that's literally the only time in recorded history a woman's elevated a man. Yo, that's just not the way it go because of hypergamy. And these females right here. They either don't know about hypergamy, they don't believe in hypergamy, or they have other ideas. And if you don't know what hypergamy is, it's basically the woman's instinct to do better. You know, like a woman that makes 60 grand a year isn't checking for a dude that makes 40 grand a year. I think that's the best way to put it.
Support. I get that.
And
I want to make that
She's
clear.
been with him for more than a year, though.
A year and a month.
Yeah, it was just shy of a year.
13 months, Bonnie.
Yeah. Well, he's too old to be acting like this. You gotta pay. You make mistakes, you pay for your...
But it's like the pot calling the kettle black, Lonnie. You too old to be acting like this on national television. Like, yo, you supposed to be somebody big ma right now. Like, you supposed to be making Sunday dinner. What are you doing on television? Encouraging chicks to be like dudes, or encouraging women to do shady and scandalous type deals. Crazy part is, like, yo, if he don't want this, then nah, back on out. She's the one that's pushing this forward. She is no bueno.
I was just gonna say that.
You pay for your mistakes.
I
You
think
pay a
they're both
small
good.
lump sum.
You gotta learn. Sometimes you do some stupid things. That's why.
And they all end up back to this point where, well, you know, you gotta, and that's the thing, that this is how these type of shows work. They break. She like, oh well, you know, well maybe she should get some. Nah, she should. I don't care. Like, oh, they were together for like a year and some change. They were married for 4 days. Nah, just being together does not entitle you to anything. I'm sorry. Jesus, we coming across the end of this video.
I said, call 1-800, call Kim Kardashian. She becoming an attorney, so she...
Okay, we done, because I can't stand this chick when she talks. But let's check out some of these comments. Get an overview. So that's clear. I read this entire story. She does not deserve one penny. Thanks, Alicia. They dated for a year. The panel didn't read the whole story. Just to be clear, I don't agree with spousal support. My man. Oh, there's a chick. Rain. I can't tell Rain. Sounds like call girlish about now. They may have been married for only 4 days. No, you're wrong. I agree with Lonnie. He too old for... Of course you is, because you another big black chick. Yes, you make a lot of sacrifices to get married. Did she sell a house, give an apartment, help pay for 4 days? Nah, Kathy. But you see, it's like these women sitting here. How long was she with Cage? She with him for a while, but was only married 4 days. She ain't entitled to nothing. So assuming makeup done for the course of 45 days. Goodbye. All right, I like you. Love Lonnie's response after 4. Of course you would. You see, like look at it. Look. Okay, Jessica. What's the other chick? Girly. Yolanda. They all on some. What's the name? Like that. You see how that type kind of sticks together, right? It's like a hive mind. That's nutty. Now I ain't saying she gold digger, but she I like you, Tracy. You funny. No, by law, you have to be married for a certain time. Who already have careers, and he needs to start looking for a woman his own age. No, I don't know what happened 4 days. Deserves a car fare back home to family. Yeah, all right, Lucy, you on point. LOL, why not? Her money, she needs it now, nigga. See, I can't tell if she like really all that big, but like with that close up on her face, I could just imagine. Get your money like see, Judy Mendez. Is it tisk. This is American woman, y'all. I think she should get every penny. How old? See, absolutely not. Alicia Cox, I fucks with you. Deal is that we're gonna take it back up here, and I'm gonna close this video out. Dang it, I missed the thing. Video still going, right? Yeah, video still going. Dang, 20 minutes. There we go. Okay. So I'm not going to close this on her not so attractive face.
That's because I should face off with...
Shh. Okay, we're gonna close over the Asian chick. Deal is that ultimately, 4 days is nothing. She does not deserve really anything except for that car fare. Or they were together for a year. Well, they were and she showed him who she really was in the 4 days. He knew it was about the cash. Come on, man, like miss me with all that. But either ways, I'm just trying a different style of video. As soon as Lonnie start talking and backing up all that nonsense, there go the crowd clapping and cheering. Like, yo, like this is just a gaggle of chicks. As like they honestly, none of y'all even really like each other. But to close out, Asian chick, my goodness, you are gorgeous. Thanks for putting up with me. Do all the internet stuff like sub, share, speak. Do you think that this woman deserves like money? By all means, yell at me in the comments. That's what we're here for. And until the next video.